Hi there, I trust you're doing well. It's always good to be back and spend time with you. I'm Kami Benny Smith, an HR expert, and I want to specially welcome you to the 7th episode of the Job Hunt Preparation Series. This channel will be your human resources community for knowledge, expertise, and resources. If you are new or yet to subscribe to this channel, I'll be sharing a lot of resources, informative tips, and techniques relating to HR. As such, remember to subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss anything I share on this channel. Don't forget to check the description section of this video for links to job postings as well as other resources I'll be sharing in today's session. In our last episode, we talked about the various ways or strategies we can use to create a list of warm contacts. In today's episode, we will spend some time discussing how we can use references to land a job, as well as how we can take advantage of the various opportunities available at a job fair. What others say about you is often far more important than what you say about yourself, and that's especially true for job seekers. Prospective employers really take into consideration what your job references say about a candidate. If given the opportunity, you're only going to say good things about yourself, and personal references are only going to offer positive remarks, but professional references are more detached and will be more candid and revealing. In today's challenging job market, a negative review can easily result in the candidates being disqualified from further consideration. Because professional praise or criticisms can make or break your chances of landing a job, it is imperative that you choose your references wisely. As such, we are going to dedicate today's discussion on how to use references to land a job, as well as how we can take advantage of the opportunities available to us at a job fair. So without wasting much time, let's get the ball rolling. Although most employers conduct their reference checks late in the hiring process, some do them earlier, as to eliminate candidates with unfavorable references before spending unnecessary time interviewing them. No matter the job you are applying for, the prospective employer will want to see a list of professional references. The norm is to have at least 3 references listed whenever you apply for a job. These references need to be of a professional, not a personal nature. This means that your references should be people that you have worked with and not family or friends. In today's job market, it can be challenging to get a professional reference. Some companies will even tell you that they don't offer references to former employees, but there are always ways to get references from those companies, even if your prospective employer is unwilling to provide them. For instance, you can check with co-workers. While they may not be in the supervisory or managerial role, they can still verify your length of employment and make a statement about your work ethics. Just be discreet when you ask them to do so, to avoid them getting into a sticky situation. Make sure you let them know that you are willing to do same for them if they should need a help or a reference at some point. You can also ask people that you have volunteered with to be your references. These people have seen your work ethics and can talk about your time management and dedication to what you are or were doing for them. If you don't have a previous job to go back to for references, you can always check with people you attended school or college with. Don't forget to check with staff, teachers, and counselors to see if they are willing to be a reference for you. The most important thing to remember when compiling a list of references is to ask the person that you want to use first. You need to ask them before you list them as references. This way, they will be expecting to hear from companies where you have applied to. Lastly, when you finally land the job, make sure that you send a thank you note to all of your references and thank them for the help that they gave you. The next area of discussion will be focused on how we can take advantage of the opportunities available at a local job fair. As we all know, finding a job can be a daunting task, so it pays to explore every available option. Most of us look in the newspaper, search online, check with family and friends when we are looking for a job, but we often forget to check out job fairs. Many people aren't even aware that they exist. Others avoid them because they don't like the crowds, and some don't think it will help. However, a job fair can be a great resource when it comes to landing a job, or at the very least, it will help you make some contacts to add to your contact warm list. These big expos allow companies to set up tables or booths where they collect resumes, CVs, business cards, and talk to you about the available openings. One of the things that make job fairs a good opportunity is that several companies participate in the event, giving you the opportunity to apply for multiple positions and to speak to different company representatives to explore the possibilities of employment with their companies. However, they can be crowded, busy, competitive, and sometimes confusing events. Be prepared to do a lot of walking, standing, and waiting around. Be sure to dress appropriately. You want to present a confident and professional appearance while being as comfortable as possible. Let's now look at how you can get yourself prepared for the job fair. You first have to research. Make sure you do a lot of research before the event so that you can be as prepared as possible. Usually the organizers of these events will publish the companies that are participating in the fair. You can use this information to make a list of the companies and positions you are most interested in so that you can check them out first. Also ensure to get your resumes or curriculum vitae ready. Make sure you have enough resumes or CVs prepared. At least print out about 25 copies before going to the event. This way you'll be able to provide CVs or resumes to all the potential employers you are interested in at the fair. The more applications you distribute, the better your chances of landing a job. Also remember to prepare for on-the-spot interviews. As with any interview, it's always best to be prepared as possible. At an event like this, there is a chance that you'll have an on-the-spot interview which can lead to an immediate hire. It is a good idea to have a list of answers to standard questions memorized and a cheat sheet to fall back on in case you get stuck. There is nothing worse than going blank when you are asked a question, so practice your answers ahead of time. Doing your research and being prepared ahead of time can help you get into an event like this with more confidence. It will also help you make the most out of the experience. Who knows, if everything goes well, you could end up coming out gainfully employed. Alright, this is where we bring an end to today's session. In the next episode, we'll be looking at how to prepare for your salary negotiation during the interview or after you have been hired. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell button to be notified every time I release a new episode. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you give us a like, go ahead and drop a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.